My name's Suka, and we're talking about Grace.
Wait. Go back one.
What do you say?
Bring his face up. Full screen.
Grace is an electric attribute agent with the anomaly fighting style, representing the Belobog Heavy Industries faction. She is an ultra-mobile powerhouse, executing lightning-fast combos to deliver rapid damage and stack anomalies. Her agility not only wreaks havoc on enemies, but also gives her squad mates the perfect window to execute their rotations. So if you're building a shock team, Grace is a must-have. Let's start with her preferred W engine. The Fusion compiler will be her best in slot, providing penetration ratio main stats. It also provides an attack boost percent in its effect as well as an increase in anomaly proficiency after using her special or X special. Other options, you can use the Electro Lip Gloss, which provides an attack percent boost when enemies are afflicted with anomalies, plus dealing an additional damage to the target. You can also choose Rainforest Gourmet, which increases attack percent for every 10 energy consumed. Now, the best disc drive option for her is the Thunder Metal set, which provides an increase in electric damage and a boost in attack percent whenever the enemy is shocked, which is perfect for Grace since she'll be shocking the enemies on the field non-stop. Now, stats. For Disc 4, we want Anomaly Proficiency. Disc 5, we want Electric Damage percent or Penetration Ratio percent. And Disc 6, we want Anomaly Mastery. For substats, we'll want Anomaly Proficiency, and then Attack percent, and then Penetration or Flat Attack in that order. So, gear out of the way, let's talk about her kit. Her basic attack is called High Pressure Spike, which has a 4-part combo dealing both physical and electric damage. While doing these basic attacks, you can move in any direction at the same time, allowing Grace to reposition herself and deal physical damage. Grace's basic attack combo will not be interrupted by her other attacks other than her ult. So you can weave in various different attacks at the same time, creating this sort of deadly dance. Her special attack, called Obstruction Removal, has her throwing a grenade in front of her, dealing electric damage, which also increases her anti-interruption level. And if you're holding a directional button, she will also reposition herself. Her X special, Supercharged Obstruction Removal, has Grace leap into the air to throw 2 grenades in front, dealing a ton of electric damage. Grace will be invulnerable while using this skill and can also reposition on skill use. Her dash attack has her sliding forward while shooting, dealing physical damage, and on a perfect dodge, she will throw a grenade at the enemy, dealing electric damage, all the while being invulnerable during this skill use. Grace's quick assist has her throwing a grenade at the enemy, being invulnerable and dealing electric damage. Her perfect assist, instead of a block, will be an evasive dodge, which slows down time for us, allowing Grace to deal a ton of damage while the enemy is trying to catch up. After the evasive dodge, she can follow up with a spinning hail of bullets against the enemy in front, while throwing a grenade for good measure. When switching to Grace during a chain attack, she will throw 3 grenades, detonating them to deal massive electric damage against the enemy. Her ultimate, Demolition Blast Beware, is a special custom grenade that explodes in the air, splintering up into 4 smaller grenades, dealing a ton of electric damage to the enemy. Her first core passive revolves around building Zap, up to 8 stacks, to be used with her special. You need a full stack of Zap in order to consume them, and when consumed, they provide an additional accumulated electric anomaly buildup by 65%. Now, this doesn't mean you can't use your special without Zap. It would just be more efficient to do so. Her second core passive is when there is another agent of the same attribute or faction. Upon hitting an enemy with her X special, the next shock effect inflicted on the target increases shock damage by 18%, stacking twice. and each enemy can trigger it once per use. This will reset when the shock effect ends. Now, her combo is pretty simple. You just need to build up Zap with basic attack and then use your special or X special, and that's it. Build Anomaly, avoid getting hit, easy peasy. Now, let's see team options. The absolute best team would be Rena, Grace, and Anton, which is the team I personally use. Rena, as an electric support, will allow shock to be extended another 3 seconds on top of providing extra damage for the squad and penetration ratio percent. Anton will be the DPS of our team while Grace is the sub DPS. But don't think for a second that Grace's damage will be lacking when compared to Anton. She deals a ton of damage on her own, especially with her ultimate. Another note about Anton, you will only use him whenever he has a decent amount of energy to spend. I'll make another video diving in more in detail about how to use Anton, but just know he requires energy to go into his burst state, deal his best damage. So this team will have you have Rena throw her puppets in to attack, switch to Grace to build Anomaly and shock the enemy, and then to Anton with energy to dish out massive damage. I'm making a more in-depth video about this shock team, so look out for that if that interests you. Another good team to have, you could do Rena, Ambi, and Grace. This time we will have Rena as our support still, but with Ambi we can stun the enemy and provide more anomaly charges with both Ambi and Grace. If you want a more free-to-play friendly team, then go for Ambi, Grace, and Anton. Fast stuns, fast anomaly, big damage. That's it. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.